So yeah, after invading the laboratory of the Elixir Man, you managed to more or less agree to be a test subject for him, and he became very in favor of being your friend. Teriani and Khali performed an experiment with him where some of Khali's catfolk traits were transferred to Teriani. And
Kind of lucky tale.
yeah, pleased with his success, he spent a bunch of time making notes before collapsing from exhaustion and recovering, because you guys did beat him up pretty bad.
He'll be fine.
After that, the large set of double doors to the north were alone. Kirrik. Base side. I'll describe here. A short flight of stairs leads up into a wider chamber. To the east. Maybe you can't because of darkness. How well? The whole place is suffused with dim light. There is this elaborate throne, not carved but sculpted out of the wood of the giant tree stump that you're in. Leafless black branches twisting up out of the back form this aggressive looking throne. Left hand side of the room as you come in, there's a big 4-poster bed with very dark black silk and dressings. There's a small birdcage with some sort of creature in it that is clutching at the bars looking in your direction.
Wait, we did this before.
Adorning the rest of the room are the stretching to the 20-foot high ceilings are huge tapestries that show bright forests at the top that, as you pull your gaze down, slowly transform to spindly black branches at the bottom. There, I heard you behind me, but
Anyone else uncomfortable here?
Yes.
if you are uncomfortable, sort of calm but authoritative voice with a very deep Bay accent, which I imagine to be something Scandinavian, maybe. Which
Like, how do face sound?
yeah,
Maybe they sound like Norwegian people.
maybe they sound like Norwegian people. Even though as an English speaker, Norwegian sounds really silly.
Let's really layer into the Scottish accent. This is gonna be great.
And I'm not going to necessarily into that, but the door opens and a voice speaks out with this calm, authoritative manner and says, "Step inside, children.
Be not afraid.
Let us palaver while we keep our wits about us." When the voice speaks and you hear it, the shadows at your feet that are, somewhat twisting around based on the magic light sources on Lycaena and Kirrik, absolutely go nuts. Your shadows are doing the best they can to tear themselves away from you and escape this, to your mundane ears, calm and soothing voice.
Mm.
I feel like our shadows know something we don't. Okay, well.
Kind of like poke mine. Hey, can you like calm down?
Hey, buddy, chill. Come on, fuck.
Maybe some sign language. What's going on? Like, are you scared? Like, do you want me to kick his ass?
What's going on, Lassie?
Seriously, has Timmy fallen down a well? Like, what's happening here? Okay.
You were invited into the room.
Well, I guess we walk into the room unless somebody has a better idea.
We were already planning on going into the room.
Does Golarion have the whole like fey politeness thing? If we're invited in, are we officially guests and thus can't be hurt?
So
I think that depends very much on the specific fey you're dealing with.
there are two creatures on the right-hand side of the room. One would be a familiar Timagir, which are some of the weird eyeless hounds that you've been dealing with. And stroking it is a shadowy hand that leads up to a humanoid feature that is occupying the throne. Interesting to note is that when you look directly at it, it is nothing more than a shadow wearing a necklace. But if you gaze at it through your peripheral vision, just kind of looking away and side-eyeing it, you can see a physical, corporeal creature sitting in the throne, kind of regarding you with this curious look. It is... Kirrik, this is the guy you've been seeing, but he is more fully formed with a real face rather than just a smiling mask. He is like 8.5 feet tall, stretched out in this thing. Still a medium creature, but spindly and with black shadowy tendrils kind of emanating off of his form.
He has funny fingers.
Man, those shadows look concerned.
Your shadows are somewhat doing the same thing in all of him.
Your shadows are also concerned.
Yeah, everything is
Hey, anything we need to know about this puppy with a feather in its mouth?
What?
Yeah, over in the corner is a tiny creature who is remaining something quiet, but he is in a birdcage with his hands on his bars, watching the scene. Here's a picture of him.
Was it Snoopy? Snoop. Oh, wow. What was the dog people?
Dog.
Oh, Shoonies?
Shoonies. Yeah, that one.
No, that's like a fucking porcupine man. He's got quills.
I think it's supposed to be a
Okay.
hedgehog man.
Yeah, hedgehog
Yeah,
man. That makes
definitely more
sense.
hedgehoggy. In the picture, I was thinking Shoonie.
It's
But,
a mammal of some sort.
But I don't know. That doesn't look like his eyes are gonna bug out. That happens with
He looks
hedgehogs.
like
Their eyes pop
he's
out.
looks like that's true. Looks like he's having a bad day, but we could possibly help him. But maybe like
He is kind of in a cage, isn't he?
He is in a cage, yeah.
as I
So,
said,
He
he's
look
clearly having a
caged.
bad day.
the creature on the throne, once you've come in and sort of settled yourselves, begins to speak again. You have...
This is not Kaneepo, right?
Not sure.
Okay.
He'll say, "Thank you for accepting my invitation to the Thin Lands. Appreciate your prompt arrival. I see you've made your way through my court and cleared house, as it were.
We gave them a choice.
No, the choice was yours all along. Who shall remain? Have dismissed. Appreciate your promptness. I understand the transactional nature of this conversation. I'm willing to inform you of the reason that I've summoned you, but I have a question I would like to ask first. And you can see his fingers kind of grip with intensity the edge of his throne. And he says, "What have you done to my curse?"
What?
I don't think that was us.
Not us intentionally, at least.
I mean, I do have a vested interest in not being cursed.
Seven Arches stinks. There's an stench. Your presence is all over it. Fuses from you.
Like you as in the royal you, or specifically Teriani?
No, the
Okay.
whatever you have done, the arch is ruined. broken my curse. I need to know how. Want to know why.
I mean, we just stepped into Seven Arches for the first time, like, what, a week ago?
Yeah, well, and you also have the contextual knowledge that the curse arguably was lifted several months ago. The day
Several
of
months ago is also when we walked through
the
thing.
the day of the missing moment.
I mean, we're all kind of got stuck in the missing moment thing, so I don't think that's us specifically, but I could understand the association. We're just trying to figure shit out as much as you are. Does he accept that explanation?
He considers it. He seems to be thoughtful. And he leans back. Regardless, the power to break this ancient curse is something I must have. Children, I am ancient, older than you could imagine. First rays of the sun cast their light. I crawled out of it. But I've been imprisoned here by those of your kind for millennia. Grown weary, tired, power wanes. Managed to break my curse with a greater power. And I feel that my time has come.
Quite introspective of you.
My reign over the Thinlands feel is coming to an end. You bring this strange power that was able to overwhelm this ancient curse. I want that power. Not necessarily for myself, but for the future of the Thinlands.
I don't think we have that power.
I mean, at the very least, we're not aware that we do.
You may not be able to sense it, but it washes out of you.
What, like the deviant
Would
stuff?
you need every single wouldn't, because it's not just us. There's like, what, hundreds, maybe thousands of people with deviant abilities running around?
Yeah, but ours are apparently, in particular, rather special, right?
I've
Yeah,
never
I've never thought of
special,
ours
but
as
just
particularly
like,
special.
I haven't encountered anyone with this power. Also, Harry, all of you except for this cat thing carry some sort of divine spark. I want to use that spark of creation. Forge an heir to the Thinlands. Time is long coming. All upon you, as guests of my court, to provide me with something I can use to continue on my legacy.
Wow. What does that even look like?
could one of us be the heir instead of ripping power from us to forge an heir?
I've considered two choices. Preserve your sense of being in control.
Guys, I am really sorry, but there's a problem at the university involving my rare book vault, so I have to go.
Oh no!
Oh, save the rare books.
Save the rare books. Let me.
Hopefully it's nothing, but I just got a message from one of my colleagues telling me that facilities is there. We're having temperature spikes. Sounds like HVAC might be out, so I gotta go put on real pants and get out of here. I am so sorry.
You're
Okay.
good. Go save your rare books.
I'm gonna pause for a second to see if I can help. I'll be right back. Hello.
What if this is just Rachel really role playing and Leslie's like, oh my god, my books. Alright, fuck off, shark.
So we're just gonna sit here and listen to the spooky music for a bit.
There's music playing? Hold on, what?
There's a jukebox.
It's spooky.
There's a
I haven't heard
non-zero
any of
chance
it.
that you may have turned it off already, because like sometimes the jukebox is kind of loud and obnoxious.
No, it's just really quiet for me for whatever reason. The elder brain.
Well, that's not concerning at all. Oh, it's okay. Pathfinder doesn't have elder brains. Are we at all concerned that we're in initiative?
I've been wondering that the entire time.
Is it not just left over from?
No, this is a new one.
Oh. Huh. Oh.
I mean, so there's absolutely a possibility we start running into combat.
This is a weird circle on the floor here.
It's fine. Maybe that's how he sends us home.
Well, it does look like a
Yeah.
ritual circle of some sort.
You guys just sitting here quietly?
Well,
Mostly.
We don't exist when the game's paused.
Ah, I didn't even pause it though. You guys could have.
We're NPCs.
You know, could have shuffled around into a nice flanking position. You know, prep some spells.
Oh no, I looked away.
We did notice that we were in initiative.
Okay. Oh well, I've had initiative set up just in case things break out. So that way I didn't have to take a step to add everybody. I'm being proactive. I can set up all these in count. So he does making it
Something like
pretty.
giving us two choices.
He says so. Two choices are that if one of you is willing to step up and be my heir through the blood of your allies, take you under my tutelage.
And you were so close.
it's violent.
Yeah,
Other
I'm not
option?
a fan of killing my friends.
The second option is that through your disgusting mortal means, produce for me offspring that I may inhabit.
Oh, he's looking for, like, is it firstborn or
Yeah,
can we pick and choose? Is there like a quality standard for this vessel?
Can
yeah.
I just put you in a baby cow?
Yeah, we folks have fondness for firstborn. Could make use of that. So, offer me that child. Stay here until your gestation is complete. Then, you are free to go.
Gestation?
He kind of leans back and pets the dog's head some more. And
When you say through the blood of our allies, do you imply murder?
only one of you may succeed me. The rest are useless. Only want the strength I can provide.
Or one of us succeeds you and we let the others go?
I just rock, paper, scissors this.
This, I may be long in the tooth, but I have many more years ahead of me before I declare my heir ready to take the throne.
Well, I'm certainly not killing each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. You could probably have my first kid.
Oh my god. I
Yeah,
don't think your first child would consent to that.
Well, I think the issue is we're not allowed to leave until the kid is born.
Ah. That is a more problematic.
Which creates some difficulties. Because, I mean,
Why not-
otherwise, I mean, we could take, like, a quick trip through a brothel. Oh, God.
Why don't we just, go through him?
Yeah. I don't want to be here for,
Long time.
period of months. Yeah. I mean, Lycaena's humanoid, so that'd be 9. But I'm trying to figure out, like, are cats pregnant for a less period of time? Do humanoid cats have litters?
Do I need to pull up the lore page again?
Did you see the LARP aids?
Lore
The
page.
lore page.
Lore page. Okay. You said like you have a flow chart. How to LARP as a cat person.
All right. Well, we're not going to stay here for several months, and we're not going to kill each other.
Yeah, so just go through him.
Yep.
Well, in that case,
Actually, while we're having this conversation, hey, what's going on with the hedgehog over there?
he is frantically giving you like I don't know, like, you know, when you're like making a cutthroat motion in a hey, stop what you're doing pantomime. He is desperately trying to convince you that you're having a bad time.
Which part of it is the bad time?
Yeah, I mean, what does he want us to do?
You look at him, he's giving you the cutoff signal, and then he's doing like a thumbs down, and he's like, trying to shake the bars, but quietly. You can tell he's out of line of sight of Kaneepo, but he can see you. You guys are the only ones that can see both of what's going on.
And we try to infer what he's meaning.
Percept, sense, motive.
Yeah,
And I
no,
looked at him.
influence T for target and sense motive. It's got to be easier since he's trying to convey it to us. It's not like he's
Yeah, he is intending for you to get it, but it's more like a covert method.
Oh, well, I guess that's a 2019 instead of his 21, because
Incredible initiative.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that he is
Is it
trying to
inspiration
like
activity?
warn you that this whole thing is dangerous. He may be even trying to get you to like just turn around and run.
I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily an option for us either.
I mean, who's to say? I mean, he clearly our way here was some kind of like test, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So maybe
actually,
that's why he didn't attack us already. But I mean,
I'm going to. Can I like socially walk to look over and like try to identify this particular magic circle?
Yeah, he is not in any anxiousness to initiate a combat. Although once when you start moving, the Timagir very reflexively starts to lunge forward, but just Kaneepo setting a single finger on it.
Yeah, like I'm not taking an aggressive stance or anything. I'm just getting a closer look at the circle. Do you want to recall knowledge?
Yeah, I do. So you still have the guy targeted. You're not specifically worried about him. You're talking about the circle.
Yeah.
The circle is very clearly the focal point of the Omnibulate curse. This is where the curse was spawned.
Complicated circle.
But there is some like very strange, like it's not that it's been damaged in any way, and you think that, here, that the curse would be in effect. You're not sure why it's not necessarily affecting you, Lycaena. And Kaneepo says, "See, you are beginning to understand power that you should be dead. Dare step foot in my room. Here you are, both of you. Disgusting."
Well, I mean, so we're going to have to destroy this one way or another, but
I mean, are we?
I mean, we don't. Want
It's not
the curse
working.
movement.
He doesn't know why it's not working.
Yeah, but it might work on somebody else who wanders in a general direction. And if it's working here, there's a good chance it can be made to work back on Golarion.
But it's not working here, and he doesn't know why. And he needs us to figure it out.
Well,
So-
he knows why. It's because, well, I mean, I'm not sure if he knows why, if it's his theory, but his theory is that we have a divine power and the circle is working. It's just not killing us.
No, but if the circle is the source of the curse is not working, right? Seven Arches didn't kill you. It didn't like. There was the rumors that it's not working. That's why we set the Seven Arches to begin with, was to investigate the reason why the curse isn't working. So the curse is not working.
It's not working there because of some strong, like, some powerful thing. Like, and it seems like Kaneepo understands that a power which he thinks that we possess, like, has disrupted it. But, like, Adam's also made it clear that the circle's not dead.
Sure, but it's also not working. That's the whole point of this conversation. Is he wants us to make it work again, or he wants something from us to make it work again. So if we don't give him anything, the curse don't work again. So why don't we just fuck off?
Because there's still the possibility of somebody on the somebody like Bolin to go through the effort of making the curse work on the other side again. Clearly he had a method of doing that.
Another thing that we've overlooked a little bit is Kaneepo is a fake creature. He doesn't have any clothes or appear to have any gear. He is, however, wearing a necklace. On that necklace is what has been described to you by the Oak Stewards as the Shadewither key.
Oh, it's
About
actually
to ask
shaped
about
like a
that.
key.
Like, weren't we here for some key or something? Some object?
Oh, I mean, we want that. He's not letting us leave. This seems like a simple solution.
Yeah, I want to make sure the hedgehog back there doesn't get caught up in our simple solution, though.
I feel like this may not be a simple solution.
Kaneepo will, pet the dog more and say, "Well, without any volunteers, I suppose I'll leave it to fate." Takes his hand off of the dog and says, he looks at his hand. Kill the weak one. And the dog lunges forward.
Solution so simple it solved itself.
All right.
It's already got me as 21 because of what I rolled earlier. Do you want me to reroll it?
That's fine.
Okay.
Wasn't the rolling earlier supposed to be a sense motive?
It was.
Right.
I mean, I was approving your re-rolling it.
It won't let me.
Roll another initiative and let Adam manually update it?
No,
Oh,
it won't let
It won't
me.
let you. Kirrik has already rolled initiative.
Yeah.
Huh.
I didn't say it's inconvenient for me to. I'm saying it literally won't let me.
There. Alright. Begin encounter. Teriani, you would be first if it weren't for the Timagir,
Yeah, that's about what I figured.
who, being released, lunges forward trying to kill the weak.
Because Lycaena's closest.
Yeah. He lunges forward. He attempts to strike with a bite. That wouldn't hit, but
She was raised. She did have shield raised.
Always defend.
always defend. And then second action is an iterative strike against a shadow. All for. Wow, okay, Lycaena, ready for it. A lady, a few words, but lots of this is not going to go well, guy. That's Teriani's turn.
Is Kaneepo in the combat, or does he entirely want the dog?
He is still sitting on his throne. He is clearly ready to act whenever he wants. He just it seemed that you get the sense that he is observing the fight more so than participating in it. To be mechanically clear, he has rolled initiative and is already delaying.
Alright, one action, move the spider over there. 2 action, we're gonna nudge fate Kirrik. Wait, no, I don't want to nudge fate Kirrik if I want to do the other thing. Alright, unnudge fate Kirrik. Man, this only one hex per turn is really throwing me off. Actually, no. Let's take back that move. We're gonna cast Time's Loose Arrow. Everybody's quickened. They can use that to step or stride. I can't do that to myself. Because it's not at the start of my turn. Whatever, we're just going to give Lycaena the extra AC. I'm going to Veil of Dreams the dog. So he's going to have to make a will save. And then Lycaena is going to get the AC from Familiar Balanced Luck. And he's going to need to make a flat check every time he uses something like the Concentrate trait, which I thought they had something weird with, like biting people's shadow, and I'm kind of hoping that has the Concentrate trait. Might have been better to save that for Kaneepo though, but we'll see how it goes. So hold on. I did that, and I cast the Times of Sarah to give everybody quick intent. Okay, that's reactions. All right. Everybody can move for free for this round.
All right. I'm gonna make a bad decision.
Oh no.
You do get to benefit from it because until the end of your next.
Yep, I do benefit from it, but I don't get to benefit from it right now.
I'm gonna assume that Kaneepo is full enough of himself that he's not gonna smack me when I advance on his dog.
That was the impression I got. That's why I didn't target Kaneepo.
Yeah,
like
he
Punch
doesn't.
Walker.
He doesn't react or respond in any way except for to grin. This horrible toothy smile that's been watching you for the past week.
So one action, free action to move. One action, switch to my weapon icon. One action, attacker.
Oh boy.
One
Oh.
action, kill dog. That won't kill dog.
The dog, being surrounded by your two bright lights, winces and recoils, being completely unsettled by the brightness of the light source. Dogs still have hit points.
Damn. Need to give me an actual striking rune.
One day.
Alright, that's it.
Don't you get one more? Oh no, you changed your action. Or your icon.
Yeah.
Moved up. Alright, I'm kidding. Khali.
Well. Am I supposed to not be able to see the dog's health bar?
You're supposed to be able to.
Oh.
I can't see the dogs or the Kaneepo so far.
How about now?
Still can't see the stuff.
no.
I've updated it. Always for everything.
Alright, well, I guess I could just go stab at dog.
Yeah, dog's pretty. He's in the red. If I were to give him a descriptor, it would be badly wounded. Which
Yeah, this dog is very stabbable.
I know.
Says Adam.
I know that there are mods that do the barely wounded, injured stuff, but I like health bars better.
Revolver, draw dagger, stabby stabby.
Hit.
I'm assuming the dog is still stabbable.
No, that's gonna down it.
Oh, cool. I have stabby stabby to dog. And then...
Be all three.
No, because I get a free move, don't I?
Oh, you do, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to move over here now. And that will be it. Bad doggy.
Kaneepo's gonna go next. Range the frozen.
Oh.
Yeah, I think trying to. There. So don't ever rearrange initiative because yeah, that's way faster. Kaneepo, somewhat aghast at the speed of your violence, is going to
Question his decision and allow us to leave.
yeah, he's gonna lay a hand on Kirrik.
Hey,
And you-
yo.
And
Don't talk to me.
he's not. Yeah, it's not like a violent thing. It's more like he's caressing your shoulder. Like
Worse. I
the-
prefer violence.
the
I
yeah,
can't deal with that.
and he's like so strong. And then like these black, jagged primal runes begin to manifest all up and down his hand and arm. And you're gonna need.
Oh god, he called you strong. You have to make a will save. He's trying to seduce you.
Whoa, 20's a failure.
Okay. The black primal energy flows out of his arm and into your body, and you're paralyzed.
Oh. No bueno.
Really should have tried to put him to sleep. Oh. I mean, I still can. I still have another focus point.
Uh, his last action is going to be to put his other free hand around like the attached light that you have and snuff it out.
Cool.
Hmm.
Play by
Looks like-
committee.
What'd Lycaena grab for second level spells?
And it grabbed cauterize wounds and revealing light.
Cauterized wounds was super relevant, like the last 3 sessions. Or would have been, I should say.
Alright. And Kirrik is no longer threatening Kaneepo, right?
Not currently.
I mean, there's a solid chance Lycaena's play is just to runic weapon herself, move and attack Kaneepo.
Doesn't have runic weapon prepared anymore.
Fuck.
First level spells are bless and thoughtful gift.
Thoughtful gift. I love that spell.
It's a really cool spell.
And then 4 uses of healing font still.
Why is there variable actions?
It's one of those ones you could spend like your whole turn doing extra things.
It doesn't.
It's on 5th level. You can heighten it
Uh,
to make it bigger range.
1 mile. Oh my goodness.
Here, take this.
the problem is communicating that you need something over the range of a mile.
Normally, it is a single action.
Okay.
It could be a single action or 3 actions, but not 2. That's interesting.
All or 1.
That is a cool spell, though.
Well, we've got a movement opportunity. A free bonus move. But no runic weapon. Well, I think we could use the bonus move to charge up and go into. So,
a flank.
well, a flank wouldn't necessarily work because it's a big throne. So there would be flanking, but there's also cover.
Mm. Well, yeah, but if she can give flanking to me,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
true.
can be not paralyzed.
Yeah, she'll spend her quickened action to get in place behind. And strike and raise shield. Alright, got into position. And Teriani turn.
Do it. What are the odds that Kirrik is still paralyzed at the end of his turn? At the end of his next turn?
The end of my next turn?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, a 20 DC still failed, but I think I've got a +7, so statistically likely, assuming I can make a save against it again and at the same rate.
Let's do this. We'll run here. We're gonna nudge fade Kirrik on the hopes that he breaks his thing, and then that should be 15, right? No, it's 20. Move here, and then I nudge fate Kirrik, and I attempt. And then I'm gonna have my spider, familiar balance of luck, take Kaneepo's AC down just a little bit. So move for free. Nudge fate is that, and I still have 2 actions left.
I missed him and put the.
And you'll presumably still be next to me by the time I have another turn. So I guess we just go for good old needle darts. .44 cantrip. Ooh.
The cold iron burns as it enters his shadowy ancient flesh. He is weak to cold iron.
That's all my actions.
Alright, that'll make it Kirrik's turn. Still paralyzed, and there is nothing you can do about it.
No save?
No save.
Oof.
You can, however, recall knowledge. Or you can use your deviant ability.
Oh. I
Well,
mean,
you still get your deviant ability?
Yeah, well, it's only mental actions as determined by the GM.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not a knowledge boy, but I am a violence man.
Alright, so if you want to shoot at him, you're gonna need to beat a 10 flat check, and I've got a prompt for it. Because I made them.
I had assumed that the backlash buff on me would have just prompted it, but I guess not.
Well, success. So
Here I go blasting again.
oh my gosh, dodge this.
He was absolutely not expecting a blast to come out of Kirrik.
6 damage.
Yeah, he was completely caught off guard by that. Was not expecting whatsoever.
It's just not a lot.
And he looks at you with like surprise and hate. Now he's invested in the fight.
Well, good thing I, as far as I'm aware, can keep doing this.
Yeah, I think it's a single action to do that.
Yeah. That would have map, I presume, though. So 19.
19 would still hit, yeah. Because of the fate, balance, luck. Just Cyclops in the man. All right. You beat the DC 20 flat check. It cannot go any higher than that.
There's no easy way for me to map this, so
Yeah, we can do it. 13 finally will miss. It buries itself, or it scorches the back of his wooden throne as you shoot 2 laser beams out of your eyes, Darkseid style.
Yeah.
I can't call you
Like-
Superman, that's on the nose.
Well, like Kaneepo the slim penis, am I right?
Just shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't come out of your eyes yet. That's the awakened power. It still comes out of your hands.
Am I able to? I should have asked this before I spent all 3 actions, but am I able to shift my eminence? These are mental abilities as.
Probably. I'm gonna think on it. But so you don't have that awakened power where it comes out of your eyes, or at least you didn't think you did. But being paralyzed and face down with this guy, you can awaken your deviant ability.
Oh, neat.
And maybe you don't have to pick the I-beams one if you don't want to, but if you do, the narrative works.
Yeah, and then the damage, I guess, changes a little bit.
Yeah, the damage goes down. So you were over like finding your body being betraying you. This whatever this power is manifests, and you just bleed out fiery energy. And then it's Khali's turn.
Quick question: with these regents I got last time, would they count as like my infused regents type thing, so I could make quick alchemy stuff?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. And how many turns is quick alchemy? It's just 1, right? 1 action. It's got 1 action icon on it, so. Alright. Hold, please. How far can I move? Alright. I'm sure Lycaena won't mind if I apply cold iron to her weapon. So, I'm gonna go here.
He hisses at the additional light.
Hiss, hiss. I do that too, except I don't hiss at the light. I'm gonna use that regent I have to make a cold iron elixir. And I think that's all of my turn, so I'm just going to tell Lycaena to apply this to her weapon as soon as she can.
Okay.
So let me just, how do I? Crafting would probably do it. I don't know how to do this mechanically in the thing.
Just put it in the party stash.
No, I don't know how to.
Oh, how to do quick alchemy?
Yeah, I don't know
yeah.
how that would.
Turn on turn on quick alchemy, turn on toggle free crafting, and then hit the little hammer by the cold iron blanch.
Okay. And then let me remove those regions from my inventory. But yeah, she's gotta use this basically immediately. Regents, move that to party inventory.
It's technically in your inventory still, but it'll be accessible to her.
Yeah.
That ends your turn?
Yeah, because I think that move action takes me 2 turns.
Alright, it's Kaneepo's turn, and he is going to spend 2 actions dashing out the lights.
It's dark in here.
It's dim light, so everybody could potentially see. And then he's going to use his last action to melt into the darkness.
Cool.
So, any light sources in here?
I have my glow bottle.
He reappears by the door.
Coward?
I also have tinder twigs.
He's definitely not running. He is imposing shadow-like over the door. He seems to go trawler in the darkness, and he whispers in Fey, which you probably can understand most, I think.
Half of
Didn't
this.
they change what the language was?
No, it changed from Sylvan to Fey.
Oh, yep, I understand, Faye.
Yeah, Khali and Teriani, you both understand Fey. He is whispering to himself in a menacing way that none of...
Was he reassuring himself?
Yeah,
That's
he's
not
hype,
very
being
nice.
his own hype man.
You self-soothing there, buddy?
Lycaena's turn.
Light's 1 action, right? Or is that 2 action?
Light, 2 actions.
Alright, is there any light sources in the room?
Not passively. Nothing that you could ignite. Actually, there's big tapestries all over the wall. You could ignite one of those.
Yeah, but you don't look at a tapestry and think to yourself, light source.
You think
Khali probably does.
flammable source.
Okay, but what if we take all of those, crumple them up, and put them in like a sconce? Then it's a light source, and then I can light it.
Yeah, because Ignite wants it to be an intentional light source. Intentionality
Illuminate?
matters. Yeah.
That was my reading of it, and that's kind of with the context of occult magic.
You're quickly look around the room passively for anything that is a light source, and no, nothing. There's nothing in here that you think would.
Okay. Well, Lycaena has to get this potion on her weapon.
All right, so she'll take the thing and apply the blanch, which will be 2 of her actions.
Yeah.
Dash. Here? Star knife. He
Probably
really
the spear.
likes being in melee.
I would have given it to Kirrik, but Kirrik is paralyzed for who knows how long, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna be eye beaming for a while, I guess. Does that DC stay at 20?
Yeah, now she has cold iron weapon.
No answer. Yeah, so she starts in heading toward this guy. Here, Teriani. I didn't mean to remove that.
Having a light source is probably important.
I have lots of tinder twigs to set things on fire, so I can make some light.
Yeah. We'll do this. I'll draw my torch, which is 1 action, and then I'll cast Illuminate, which will light the torch.
Hey.
And I don't know how to do that on my character.
I'll do it. So what you got to do is give Kirrik a hero point.
Right.
Torch in hand. Torch is lit.
Okay. And I kind of... Yeah, I was debating what to do, because I could also Runic Weapon Kirrik, but I think getting us light, just because of the effect that has on him, is probably a higher priority.
He seems to be prioritizing it.
Yeah, if he's prioritizing it, I'll prioritize it. And,
It's like he does it on my Lord music.
so I still have one action left. I think I'm gonna nudge Faye Kirrik again. And I'm gonna go ahead, because I know Kirrik's gonna run straight into him. I'm also going to Familiar Bones like Kirrik, so let me see. So there's that and there's that. I'm just targeting Kaneepo, but that's all going to Kirrik.
Nudge Fate lasts.
The Nudge Fate? Well, in that case, we'll have to change the order of operations a little bit for a free move action on that to Patron's Puppet it down. But now I can nudge. Now I can cast. So I can Patron Puppet down and then use the Hex from Patron's Puppet to Familiar Balance lock Kaneepo's AC down. Since he's still going to have the Nudge Fate on him.
No familiar, no +1 on Kirrik.
Yeah, no +1 on Kirrik.
Okay.
We'll do it this way. And I still have one action. I could single action Magic Missile, but I don't think that's...
Hey, throw a stick at him. Hey!
That's what made the difference.
Thanks, Fate.
Is it consumed when that happens, or does it stick around?
It sticks around.
Oh, actually, before I do that, roll a flat check. He is in concealment. I can ruin your fun.
But he's in the light.
He is more than 20 feet away from you.
I have dark vision.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. The classic.
Point, counterpoint, counterpoint, counterpoint. Doesn't matter.
Fuck your flat check.
Oh wait, no, I'm right. I'm wrong. He has abilities that require him to be in darkness, but they don't give him concealment. So,
Okay.
But,
and that, I'll save that natural 20 for later.
yeah, just that'll be your nudged fate.
Yeah.
All right, Kirrik, you're no longer paralyzed. Once your turn starts up, your muscles start to regain feeling, and you can take your turn as normal.
Neat. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go beat him up.
Thanks for failing that save to give this combat some kind of actual stake.
Let's see.
Welcome.
Just in time. Attack.
Actually, no, that's fine. You're good.
Hit. Right. So now that that's resolved, he's going to use a reaction. He steps into the shadows when you go to bring his sword down,
Motherfucker.
and then reappears over here.
He can reaction teleport.
Reaction
There's
teleport.
No way he can do that every time. Why did he do that when I hit him with a dagger?
He wasn't scared of it.
But does he not take the attack?
He does not take the attack.
What a dickhead.
You know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Actually, I don't know if there's a point to running back over to him.
Yeah, I don't think there's a point either. I'm just giving him free access to wallop me.
So you could move like 3 squares to the north.
I'm gonna spend an action to draw this Drake card. It looks mutagen.
Sure.
And that'll be my turn.
I was thinking about that.
Right, Khali.
Khali's gonna take a move. Come here. Khali sees that Kirrik has his Dracar mutagen and thinks double dragons would be fun.
Double dragon.
And grabs hers. And grabs hers out.
Hey, you still should have a third thing.
You could drink it.
I could drink it, but I think that would technically waste a turn on it.
How long does it last?
Should be one round, I think. Wait,
You
no,
don't-
hold on.
You don't have any hands free because your dagger's in your other hand. So you can just throw it and be like, here, yeah.
Oh, here, let me. Oh, yeah, I guess I could throw the dagger. Okay. It's the second one with the arrow, right? Yeah. Okay, throw the dagger first and then I'll draw this.
That's it.
Ooh.
Lots of dagger
Yeah,
strikes,
that's
but he is very very much making a point to not let Kirrik draw that life ender, life drinker. Arrow's edge. All right, so a move, a draw, and a thrown weapon. Step closer to the ball, and then he points his finger out toward the direction of Teriani and Lycaena while he's looking at Kirrik. And
Well, this is where I find out the nudge fate is actually to save my ass.
a line of crawling shadows eke out across as the shadow of his arm stretches out under each of you.
Each?
Well, under this effect that's only going to hit Lycaena, but you could tell that he has this ability to just like pull in shadows, and he's going to need fortitude. The shadows begin to reach up and crawl and grasp at her. Some of it being her own shadow. $11 mental damage, and it. Charge with Cold Iron Spear.
Probably.
Okay. Ooh, she can single action if we do that. Maybe next turn start blessing.
Bless this mess.
Right. Hey, Teriani.
Just run down here and run to handle on Kirrik's sword.
Let's just occult this up.
Yeah.
Now you can kill
Littering
skeletons in
appears
Dark Souls.
behind my hand. Give Kirrik a brief weapon. And that's all my actions.
Kirrik, handle that condition.
I will handle the condition.
Get out of that.
Unfortunately, this won't. Like, this means the nudge. Oh no, the nudge pick's still there. Right, we're good. I forget. I don't want to refresh it.
I'm
We're
gonna drink that Drake Heart Elixir.
Perfect. Teriani and Lycaena, he crosses the threshold of that runic circle. You get a flash of a splitting headache, and the Gatewalker tattoos on your neck, or marks on your neck, begin to start to glow blue for just...
Huh. Plot relevancy? What is this? I attack.
Sorry,
I miss.
I don't have time for
Oh,
that.
wait. Before you miss, would a 13 hit? Okay, sorry, you can ignore me.
I'd love to.
I also realized that I am now in dim light. Or no, he's in dim light?
He's in
Somebody's
dim light. I found a mod that automates that.
Yeah, I noticed. As soon as I pushed the attack button before I even actually rolled it, it
Yeah, it's...
did it. That's it.
Alright, Khali.
Khali's like, it is now double dragon time, and uses the potion.
Double dragon? What does it mean?
Oh, I hit use, but I don't think I dragged the effect onto myself.
Well, you gotta do the effect first before you use it.
Okay, I'll just grab it off of the one that...
What did I put in chat?
Yeah. Where?
Such a weird effect.
My armor class went up. Hooray!
That's such a
Alright, and
great,
then...
great mutagen.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely got some major downsides, which I'm pretty sure are going to be relevant in this fight, but it's pretty cool.
Walk over.
Yeah, being cool is more important than upsides or downsides.
Yeah.
I wanna smack him.
I do love this mutagen because of the fucking AC bonus it gives. Because despite taking fucking Sentinel dedication, like, last level, I still haven't actually been able to go buy armor.
One day. He's going to use his reaction to...
Oh no.
Yeah, step out of that. He's still in dim light.
Wee. Okay.
Far can he go?
I'm gonna start lighting things on fire.
I
Oh,
definitely
these last
think that
10 minutes, by the way.
Lycaena's next turn might just want to be put light on me.
Alright, you drank, you moved, and then you teleported him. His turn. He is very much sticking to the darkness.
Wait, is he in darkness?
Well, he's in dim light. He's just got to maintain 20 feet away from you.
I guess I'm the only light source.
Yeah, you are the only one. It's all part of the plan. Anyway, I started blasting. Shadow line on Kirrik, Khali. Here is your
And it sucks when a 20 is a failure.
He doesn't care about your armor class one bit. He'll just let your own shadows devour you.
I'm too edgy for that.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god.
All right.
I
Well,
control my shadows.
critical. You know, it doesn't give me a condition for critical success. Khali, you are going to take this mental damage, and you'll be frightened.
A big scary dragon now. I can't be frightened.
His third action. So that was 2 actions to do. His third action is he is going to physically charge Teriani and get behind him.
Oh, he's going after a light source.
I will just set the room on fire.
Do we still want Khali to do more lights?
Can he
I think it's a
I
good
don't-
idea.
I mean, if he can't, the thing is like he's in bright light right now.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Lycaena and Teriani should probably maybe not walk through that circle in the middle of the room, considering what happened when Kirrik disturbed it.
Oh, Kirrik disturbed everybody. So if I disturb
No,
it,
it only disturbed you two.
Yeah, but Kirik's just disturbing.
I'm pretty disturbed.
I guess that's a fair point, Joe. If he's all in bright light right now, he can't teleport right now, which means that
Might be better to use the actions in ways that bring his health bar down.
yeah, like
You know, I'm
like
starting to
bless.
consider maybe it would have been just to have Khali make a litter, because you know we lose cats and litters all the time. Like, what's one?
Excuse me? Catfolk don't like losing family.
Oh.
Yeah.
What folk do? Maybe rat folk. Ew, grizzly. All right. So is Lycaena
light folk,
charging this
probably.
man, or is Lycaena lighting up the place?
Khali will happily pull out a torch and light it, or light the room on fire on her turn, if we want to have Lycaena
We'll
charge.
put Lycaena in violence. Strike the earth.
Is he stricken?
Stroke.
And he didn't teleport.
No, he didn't teleport.
Dad,
Got him. Finally, we solved the case. Take advantage of his actions.
did
All
Dad
right.
apply the cold iron damage?
That did apply.
Cool.
I have damage hidden, although I guess I don't need to. But it reveals
Weaknesses.
names in a way.
Oh, I should actually have 0 focus points because I cast the other thing earlier.
Can I stand there? Right here. Where's it? Which one's the ping? There.
Probably.
I think my play right now is to drop the torch and run over to Kirrik to buff him. Ah,
Yeah, I can fix it. I just need to make a light source.
oh wait, no, I already gave you your new weapon. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Kill the light source.
Sorry about that. It is. I mean, I should probably still move.
Kill Teriani.
Yeah. But go around the sketchy ass circle. Where were the paintings again?
I want to say that starting there and then going all the way around to here behind the throne.
Okay. You know, it'd be really funny, guys.
I'm gonna set it on fire.
Do you want to be the one to set it on fire?
I want to set it on fire.
Okay. I will I'm not
very
getting in the way of
prepared.
that. There is a lot of enthusiasm there.
Childlike wonder.
Hallie's no convinced. She
We-
likes fire.
We couldn't commit you to a life of just rearing children for a weird shadow monster.
Hey, not a whole life. Like,
You think he's gonna stop at just one?
he said one. And he said after the gestation we could go. And he's Faye. Faye would never lie, right?
Make it a deal, not a.
They're
Word of mouth.
misleading as fuck, but
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, sorry. Did you think I meant gestation of the child? I meant gestation of my rule in Absalom.
Right.
I guess he wouldn't care about that. I sure don't.
Yeah, the thing is I want to keep. You're probably losing your nudge fate, Kirrik. I think it's best if I nudge fate myself and give him a -1 AC, because keeping the -1 AC on him will carry more value than giving you a +1. That, yeah. And you. Oh, actually, no. You're in range of my nudge fate. What am I thinking? Oh, you're not in range of my nudge fate.
He's already nudge fated. It's gonna last for 7 more rounds.
But I need to use another. I need to use a hex in order to keep the familiar balance lock siphoning his AC away.
Oh, that's why he uses it so much. I'd always wondered.
Nudge my fate harder. Shove fate.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna step here. I don't really like stepping there either. Fuck. Because it'll be step, nudge fate, and then have one extra action to awkwardly. You know what? How would I just nudge fate myself? I'm sorry, Kirrik.
Are you taking the cat?
I'll nudge fate myself. Extempore effect. Familiar balance lock to siphon his AC down. And then I am going to point blank needle darts him. Cold iron. For 9 damage.
Kirrik takes 9 damage.
Yep, and Kirrik loses the nudge fate. I'm sorry. But that's all my actions.
Hey, Kirik's turn.
I want to expend this mutagen, utilizing this final surge action to move twice. I can get rid of that. And then I Kaneepo the Kaneepo.
He has no shade to dive into.
Ooh.
Lives because it's not cold iron damage.
Bruise. Hold on. I'm here pointing that. Damn it. I wanted to be that guy.
Oh, not gonna happen.
You're not that guy, pal.
That guy, pal.
Alright, that's it.
Khali.
Hallie's gonna move to where she can light the things on fire. So I believe right here I'd be able to, right?
Sure, if you just wanted to, like, light it, mundanely.
I have a tinder twig. I want to light it on fire.
Sure, if you wanted to be boring.
Well, I was supposing you were gonna throw a bomb at it, but this also makes sense.
I don't have any fire bombs. I have lightning bombs.
I was gonna light it with a torch.
Okay, so you will move, draw a tinder twig, and then light it.
Light it!
Yeah.
While laughing maniacally.
And pretty excited about fire for someone who's very flammable.
Part of the fun! I shall just subtract it. Oh, you already subtracted.
Yeah, I got it.
Hope the tree doesn't burn down.
Open.
I mean, the tree is nice and wet. It should be fine.
I like that little spray.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's so cute.
I'm using that as a placeholder for the fire. Alright, that's going to become uncontrollable pretty soon. But until then, Kaneepo hisses and screams at the new light, taking persistent spirit damage.
Wait, he's taking spirit damage from the light?
Well, he's taking
No.
spirit damage from the spirit man.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm the spirit man. I'm the one who does spirit damage.
Kirrik, you are the biggest threat, but it is easy to tell that he is more afraid of the two elves than he is of you.
That's probably fair.
He's going to take a step and manifest their shadows. Two of them. Like that. Those two people. Those two elven people can fort safe. Oh, thank you. Rachel brought me snacks!
Yes.
Is that gonna make our pass a fort save?
Oh, nice.
The library was not on fire. Teriani, you are immune to all shadows because you've got the situation well. Roll. Could you please also roll for the third targeted thing that's secretly in Lycaena's corner? That's it. Alright,
Yeah.
on it, success, you are unaffected, but on a failure, Lycaena's going to take mental damage and frightened again.
Can I talk Lycaena into delaying her turn?
Possibly. And Kaneepo, just seething, says, "You cannot stop this. We're so close. Fate." Giving you an opportunity to be the guy who's actually in charge of fate.
Yeah.
You were talking Lycaena into...
Delaying her action until right after me. Oh. Is he dead, by the way? Okay. I kind of give a coin. You know, I would have taken you up on your offer if you didn't want me to kill my allies for it. I just want you to know that this is entirely a result of your decisions. I'm going to 3-action force barrage him.
Oh.
Oh.
You asked Lycaena to delay just so you could be the cool guy?
Yes. Did you think there was a tactical reason?
I did. I believed in you. Okay, so he'll take the first barrage. Pow. Still holding on. He takes the second barrage. Pow. He is still holding on. He takes the third barrage.
And that does it.
That does it. He falls over. All the shadows in the room begin to just lose their complete minds. Like everything starts beginning to go crazy, and your shadows start tugging on you and pulling you. Teriani, you get the dangerous feeling that your shadows are pulling you into the runic circle right next door.
Um.
Can you make a fort save?
Oh shit. Do you have a button, or am I just rolling it?
Just roll it.
I'm gonna hero point that.
You sure? Don't hero point it.
Okay.
You start to feel like you're getting pulled into the rune, and your shadow turns and looks at you, and you see Kaneepo's face in it, being the one that struck him down. It just looks up at you, whispers, "Welcome home."
Oh shit.
What is this, the Dark Brotherhood?
No, I am the heir.
Alright, I guess I'll put this fire out.
That's not gonna be easy.
I've been like 10 seconds.
That's true. Yeah, Kaneepo explodes, turning into shadows.
Do I feel any different?
You still, now that we're out of combat, that headache that Kirrik gave you seems to be lingering, but it's not anything that is going to be debilitating. It's just, oh wow, that there's like a ringing in your ears.
Wait, when did Kirrik give me a headache?
When I stepped on the.
Oh, I stepped in the portal. Right. Yeah. So now we need to get out of the Finland somehow. Oh, I pick up the key.
The key exists as an item in his inventory.
Interact with mechanics, Adam says.
All right, Teriani. When you lay a finger on the key, when Kirrik stepped over the rune, Teriani and Lycaena's Gatewalker brands kind of glowed briefly. There is a blinding flash out of your brand. The rest of you have to turn your gaze away because it is so bright and overwhelming.
So maybe somebody else pick up the key. Wait.
When the light reduces, yeah, you reflexively let go because it is literally burning your hand when you touch it. You reflexively let go when the light kind of when it restores and you can all see again. You can see that the runes on the ground have all burned away.
Huh.
I very lightly graze the key again.
Welcome back.
When you touch it a second time, it almost feels like it's moving in your hand, but it doesn't resist, or that effect doesn't happen again. But
Okay,
while you have it in your hand, your brand is glowing. Very slightly.
That's interesting. Is this thing still trying to kill me? I am way too fascinated in holding this thing that I think is trying to kill me.
Are you trying to kill me again?
Yeah. I'm obviously protected by the brand, but I don't necessarily... The brand is obviously significantly more powerful than this circle. And, like, whatever curse was trying to kill me.
Does it happen when Lycaena holds it?
I bet it'll happen when, like... Yeah, you're right, sorry. I thought you were referring to yourself in the third person and got the names mixed up.
Well, I also want to know what happens if Kirrik or Khali hold her.
Me and Lycaena hold him.
Does anybody else want to poke it?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think Rachel, are you back and set up, or do you need some more time?
I am back and set up. What did I miss?
We killed
clearly-
Kaneepo.
Wow, we killed Kaneepo?
He got Kaneepo'd.
We dispersed him.
Well, I doubt we actually killed him, but okay.
I don't know. He had a weird face to show me in my shadow.
Some of the conversation that you missed was that he relayed that he, as an ancient being, somehow had lost power and was he believed to be dying and seeking to create a replacement.
Right, I remember that part. Yeah,
So-
and we decided not to give him our firstborns.
Yeah.
I
So
assume.
he still very obviously had control and power over shadows, but maybe that he was vulnerable enough to be killed.
That's interesting.
I kind of. Oh, and he also told me welcome home.
Well, he didn't.
Oh.
You're in the
my God.
Brotherhood now.
Your shadow that looked like him did.
I kind of hold up the light to cast my shadow against like a wall. And I is my shadow behaving normally as a shadow?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Hey, you gotta get me out of here, please.
That's why I came over
Oh.
here to you.
Yeah, hey little guy.
Hey.
Oh.
What's up? First impressions at all? Can you get me out of here?
I'll open the cage if Callie's not already on it.
Go ahead. I gotta be unscaly.
I will last for 4 more minutes.
Dexterity's not so good. Yeah.
Or you can just run really fast and get rid of it.
I like zoomies. Khali has the zoomies to get rid of the.
Yeah. Yeah. When Khali starts running around, Khali starts running around. The little hedgehog guy's like, "Hey, you gotta keep her away from me. I don't want her to get hungry." So.
Well, no, I heard a rumor that hedgehogs are pretty fast. I thought you'd enjoy that.
Oh yeah. We speaking of fast, we gotta.
Yeah, I opened the cage.
We got to get moving because I think Kaneepo was the only thing holding back, holding the Thinlands in place.
So
Yeah,
you're
we're
telling me
going.
this, and do you? Okay, I mean, I absolutely opened the cage. I'm like, okay, so you're telling me this entire demi-plane is going to fall down around us.
It's gonna get reabsorbed back into the Nighthold, and the Shadow Storms will move in and scour the whole place. Well, it's assuming the Yankus don't get interested because they may come out here and eat us. Yeah, this is a pretty spiky situation.
Do you?
So how do we
know
get? How
any
do we get?
method of
Can you
return-
show us how to get out of here?
Yeah, Kaneepo controls access to and from. Not
Wait, hold on.
Thinlands.
No control access to and from.
Yeah.
So
Well, we have the key. Doesn't the key do something with dimensions?
yeah, Teriani, you start manifesting like, how do I get out of here?
Yeah.
The Shade Weather key.
Like I'm holding the key. Like this has got to do something here.
It is pulling you.
Like as a magical object directing me towards another magical object pulling, or like pulling me to like cast a spell or do something with it.
The first one.
Go me
It-
way to go home.
So yep, I have essentially a locate spell in my hand towards the gate. I think is what's happening.
Well, let's find out if that's what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, unless someone else got a better idea, let's go.
Can I get the name of the little dude as we're going?
Yeah, it's Hubert. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, you're not gonna do any caloric violence my way, are you?
Oh, Lord.
No.
Okay.
No, we.
No eating things that talk to me.
Oh yeah, I could definitely talk. Yeah, I'll talk your ear off if I have to. That's no problem whatsoever. We just let's follow the pointy boy.
Yeah.
T-boy.
He doesn't seem like he recognizes Khali as a cat. he is regarding the rest of you as strange creatures that he's never seen before.
I'm like, look, I have a tail.
He's got my tail.
Whoa, half tail, half monster, I guess. But that's cool. I'm not gonna be complaining. Let's just lead the way. And you guys are free
I kind
to.
of like run past the look-see man. Hey, you might want to not be here.
What?
Quick tip.
The
Look,
dimensions collapsing.
I
You may
like
wait.
wave by with the key in my hand.
the looksy man will respond, and he gazes at his machine. Says, "I can't go until the work is finished."
I will go down.
Okay, your death sentence. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, I respect it. You work really fast. 'Cause-
And he says, if I, he quickly bundles some papers together, and puts it together in a folio, and it says, "Here, take my notes in case the worst happens."
I will absolutely take the notes. He's giving me free research. You don't turn that down.
Yeah, he gives you notes, and glancing through it, you can see that it is, in addition to notes, also a spell book, which you could identify.
Ooh. Okay, that is super useful to me. I love spell books.
Ice dog.
Yeah, you weren't gonna know his name if you didn't talk to him. I'll rename it.
We did talk to him. Oh.
I have very specifically asked for pretty
Oh,
much everybody's
no.
name.
The look-see man is right.
Yeah,
I
he
see
he doesn't
that
remember
now.
what his name is. Kaneepo calls him the Looksy Man.
Yep. Anyway, I guess let's keep moving. So do we have to, like, do you want us to navigate out, or are we gonna get
No,
dragged out?
yeah. So by the time you leave, you get out and you can feel the rumbling in the ground, and way off in the distance, it's like there is a black and white storm in every direction. That is very slowly moving your way, and above the storm, occasionally through lightning flashes, you see figures and shapes of titanic, menacing forms moving about in the clouds. Just probably stay away from those.
Yeah. So good advice. And so I guess I let the key lead me to the gate.
Yeah, you continue following the key. Before you eventually find yourself in a shadowy, either simulacra or just Shadow Realm version of the Seven Arches.
Oh, cool.
And the primary aiudara, the one that you had been reported that was like emanating the omnibulate curse, is shimmering with this jade bright green with like red veins veil in the archway.
Does that look friendly?
Not
that we have a lot of options.
Hubert looks at it and is like, any place is gonna be better than here, you know, Hog Eat Hog World and all.
Were there colorful manifestations around the portal that we came through to get here in the first place?
No.
Do those colors match?
No, but in context, you would know that was a tear that Kaneepo himself opened.
Okay. Yeah.
This is a more traditional Aiudara gate.
It's not like we got anywhere else to go.
Yep.
And I
YOLO.
really don't think we want to be here when whatever the hell that is arrives.
Yeah.
Hey,
I hope.
this lady's this lady's smart. You should listen to her.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we don't have a lot of options. I guess we go.
Kind of YOLOs.
To be entirely clear, the shade where the key is leading us to the one that's actually open, right?
Yeah. The shade where the key tremors in your hand as you get close and close enough to it.
Okay.
Everybody hold hands and jump through.
Guess we walk through.
All right. We'll go through the gate and we'll take a little break, even though Rachel just got back.
Oh, hey. Is that an image from the book? That's the Kaneepo getting beat up by the Wizard Iconic. I forgot his name.
Ezrin?
It's, Alright, I'll be back.
Yeah, take your time. It's going to take me.
Do-do-do-do.
All right, I'm back.
Gotta push the button, Joseph.
I figured it was late.
Wow, I didn't even. I should pay attention to my own break thing.
Yeah.
Huh? Wait, we got a new party member.
Talk
Is Hubert
thing.
back? Gotta wait for Hubert.
Okay. I'll step through.
This one red spot is really bothering me.
Yeah, there's a.
Why is that there?
Where? Am I gonna like notice it? Just hate it forever?
One in the map.
Rago. Yeah. What I do.
Travel instantaneous for everyone except.
Ah.
Lycaena, you experience. You hesitate to call it a vision, but an experience while moving through this liminal space. And you feel yourself just floating in like a cosmic void. You're surrounded by nothingness, but it's beautifully illuminated by specks of stars and clouds of various colors. And there is a pretty serene peace to it all. And you see a shape kind of flitting in the shadows between the bright spaces. You have no sense of distance or scale of this thing because it only exists in spaces that aren't illuminated. And it's reassuring to you. It's beautiful. You're like, oh, like I'm not alone here. Like something is with me, and we can take comfort in each other. And you start to get a sense of a third thing. This third thing is, rather than flitting about, it is this huge, immense, but glacial thing. Something that lumbers and swims through the depths. But whatever it is, you can't really get a sense of it except that it is utterly diminishing. And then you step out of the gate.
Okay.
Do the rest of us notice Lycaena being late, or does she come through with all?
She comes through at the same time.
Alright.
But for the rest of you, it is an instantaneous process.
Man, you all get weird fever dreams except for me.
Maybe one day. I mean, you're a person of science. You don't believe in this kind of stuff, right?
Khali believes in what's in
Let's
front
see,
of her, and there's a lot of not science here.
Kirrik is touched by divinity somehow. Lycaena is the active worshipper of a god, and grows power from that god. Or not a god, technically an ephemeral lord, but whatever. And Teriani has a patron. Khali's the only one who's not somehow tied to, like, forces beyond her control.
Yeah, Khali is the reliable one.
Is that why he didn't like me and said I wasn't divinity touched? Called me a weird cat thing.
Yeah, everybody here is somehow divinity touched except for you, and that makes you the weird one.
That's true.
Well, yeah, and you remember, like, you've probably discussed with each other what it is that you saw through the gates, and for you, like, for everyone else, it was like a deeply personal connection to something, or like some great sense of loss. You went through because it just seemed cool.
Khali's a very curious cat.
Listen, this just means that you're not the emo one here. And that's probably a good thing. I mean, none of us can be as emo as Kirrik, but, like...
We've got like 3 different flavors of emo and alternative here.
Yeah.
Teriani's the raw XD type. Fucking Lycaena is just the quiet one, and Kirrik's the overly aggressive, edgy one.
So, once you come through, you can get a sense of where it is exactly you are. It is very obviously daytime, and it takes a moment for your eyes to adjust. The air is extremely heavy and moist, and there is a very strong vegetal smell in the air, as well as a not particularly pleasant scent of animal activity, as if, you know, you're in a horse barn. But you are not in any kind of a structure. You are seemingly on a plaza in a verdant jungle. The trees are huge, sprawling affairs stretching up like hundreds of feet. And there's chittering insects and hooting animal noises all throughout you in every direction. Behind you... behind you, the portal has, or the archway has reverted to just a standing stone archway. A single lone arch in a plinth. The stone cracked and worn with vines densely covering all the stonework here. And at the feet is the ruin of some building that has collapsed ages ago. The obelisks are carved with strange elven symbols that you cannot immediately translate.
That's this Tim Burton ass music.
Lycaena, you get a hero point for your cool vision quest. And welcome to the soft reboot of Age of Ashes.
Yep.
Is that what this is?
I poke the gate behind us with Wait, hold on.
Hold up.
Are we still on Golarion?
You could be anywhere. You may not even be on the material plane anymore. You could be in one of those crazy, like, actual Fae.
Yeah. I'm hoping not, because there's a good chance somewhere. I mean, like, Teriani would hope not. I, as a player, do whatever.
So, when you approach the gate, this side of the gate with the Shadewether key, there is some sort of resonance there, but it doesn't activate. Here is a prompt.
Just Arcana? I'm glad I know things.
I ain't clicking none.
It makes us, I'm not clicking that. Success? Oh, okay. I don't mind the Tim Burton music.
Tim Burton ass. Halloween Town sounding ass.
The version 12 lets you assign playlist operator players.
That's cool.
So
DJs.
Yeah, you can set a DJ up. Okay, let's look at that dice roll. Success. You know that indeed this key is tied to this gate, but only on the other side. There is a different key to activate it on this.
Great.
Also, there was no... Oh, no, Teriani wouldn't know anything about that. Never mind.
Okay, some other things. You are definitely in some sort of a ruined structure, exposed to the jungle. You can... It doesn't look like there's any entrances or anything. Like, this isn't a location that can really be, like, explored further. But there are several mounds of bone-riddled, animal digestive end products that suggest a particularly large meat-eating animal might live nearby. If you want to make any farther deductions, I've got a prompt. And I've got some more prompts.
Prompts.
What prompts?
I've got some more prompts to try and sense out where you are, which is these two checks.
Hey, I can do one of
With
those.
prompts.
Meaning crackers. But not coffee, absolutely.
Wait, Arcana? Oh god, it's gonna be a fucking Drake.
Khali, Teriani, the flora and fauna here is not so much answering your questions as presenting more of them. You have absolutely no idea where you are.
Cool. Somebody climb a tree.
You're probably the best of that, right? Don't you have a climb speed?
Realized
I have a
that,
-1 in athletics.
What's
how
that,
can you
Rachel?
have Lycaena just looks at you and she's just like, of all the cats, we got the clumsy one.
Cats are good at getting up. Cats are not good at getting down.
What
Yeah,
else
so
do you gotta get
so
done?
yeah, you only have to get up.
Yeah, but then I'll break my legs when I fall.
Get one of them goobers to catch you.
Wait, who said that?
Hubert.
He's
Does
still
little
here.
guy know
he
where
was-
we are?
he came
I
to
get
us,
to,
right.
I get to interact with you now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hubert, do you know where we are?
Wherever it is better than we were a minute ago.
Why was you there?
Why was I there? Oh,
I agree entirely.
yeah, I don't really know. I just kind of wandered into a hole, and then suddenly Kaneepo put me in a cage.
Honestly, that would happen to Khali.
He would,
Where are you from?
the forest, primeval? I'm not really sure. I just kind of wander around and eat bugs. That forest didn't have a lot of bugs, so, wasn't particularly keen on staying there, and Kaneepo kept me in a cage and made me sing to him at night. He's a weird sort of fella. He did get really obsessed with you guys last couple of weeks there. Going on and on about, like, oh, I finally found them, and work can be complete, and my lineage or my legacy can live on, and Yada yada yada.
Sounds like a weird guy.
He had problems every now. Yeah, and like, I was there for like maybe 2 months, and every now and then he'd bring somebody in and have his. He would tell me that like, oh, we had another candidate that wasn't strong enough or didn't pass inspection or vivisection, or I can't remember what word he.
Well, I mean, we saw what happens when you found someone strong enough.
Oh yeah, a great success. Yeah. But I don't really recognize any of these bugs. He goes and reaches down to pick up a beetle, and it's got like weird like eye stalks on it and like a free swinging like tentacle on its back, and he's like, yeah, I don't know if these are good, so I'm just gonna keep sticking with you guys.
That's fair. Do I
Can-
know
is
what
there
kind of
any-
creature this is and like where he's from? I have genealogy if that would help.
Hubert himself.
He said he looked at everybody but Khali like we were all weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's clear from a place where animal people exist.
Yeah. Target him and recall knowledge. Teriani, you don't have any reason to think he is of Fae, but he is. You're not sure what sort of creature he is.
Can I try? What do I do?
Target him, and then in basic actions macro.
Okay. If he recognizes me, I might recognize him.
I mean, there's like places on Golarion where you could reasonably live your whole life without running into a human.
Yeah. Khali, you've got the animal instincts about you, even though you are a humanoid. But Hubert is nothing more than an awakened hedgehog.
Cool.
And he may it may be spontaneous from living in the first world.
Huh.
Him wandering into Kaneepo's realm from the first world side is something that him being an emergence of the Feywild and the Nether world. Maybe he came in from the other side.
Wait, so you just like wander into the Feywild? Sometimes it gives you intelligence? Great, I took a wrong turn. Now I have anxiety.
Was he a hedgehog from the first world, or was he a hedgehog? He fell into here, and this place just made him sentient.
I'm from the woods, yo. I hadn't put much thought of it into that. First world, second world, third base. I mean, how far are we going?
This guy has barely awakened sentience, understands sexual innuendo.
It
Achieved
comes with the
sentience
territory.
months ago, immediately hits on someone. This is great.
Yeah, but this forest doesn't look like any place I want to hang out. And then he, eyes the big pile of dung that's like 4 feet tall, Jurassic Park Triceratops style.
No, it's okay. If a crap's that big, it's not interested in eating you.
He says, "This may not be the best place to bunker down, but yeah, let's." I'm a big fan of that tree idea.
Who's best at climbing here?
Yeah. How tall are these trees?
Like infinitely tall.
Oh,
Is climbing the tree athletics?
Yes, and it's not going to be so difficult that you can't. You need to make a check in an out of combat sense.
Oh, okay. Lycaena will, while everyone else is like discussing, just climb a tree.
All right, you will succeed. You can get way up there and get this very high vantage point looking around. Prompt you.
Let me guess. I perceive trees.
you perceive the Lorax if you perceive trees.
I have given you.
I'm the Lawrence.
Oh, thank you. I speak for the trees.
The tree say.
Whoa!
You could fight cops.
Nice.
Look at that work. All right, so you get this high vantage point, and you see a rolling green ocean off to the west, and then the rest of it is just a ocean of trees. There are 2 points of interest that immediately catch your eye with your amazing critical success. The first is this jagged mountain range that thrusts out toward the sky like teeth. It is steep and foreboding, many hundreds of miles away. But you can see, with your elf eyes, with your half-elf eyes, that there are outlines of pyramid-shaped structures in some of the lower ranges of the slopes, just right around where they begin to get covered in snow. The second thing you notice is that leading to various locations between that structure and where you are these blazing electrical lines or wires kind of zigzagging above the jungle and are filled with these tiny little blue dots. With your critical success, you can see that they are like platforms or gondolas or some kind of carriers that seem to be loaded up with crates or cargoes, and they are moving cargo toward the pyramids and coming back empty. The pyramids, I said the pyramids themselves are perhaps maybe 40 miles away, but you can see where one of these like electrical or magical beams of energy is about 5 miles away, toward the southeast.
Huh?
But other than that, there are no structures or any like things of note. You see occasional cliff faces. There's no way to tell if there's like any rivers or anything. It's just you are climbed up on the top of a jungle that stretches into an ocean in one direction and toward mountains more than 40 miles away in the other direction.
These crates that are traveling along these wires, like how big are they?
It's hard to say. You're not sure what they're made of. But as you stand and watch, it seems like they're moving with some regularity. Another one just kind of appears out of the jungle and goes into the up onto the like, gondola line. I want to say you can't confidently judge how big they are. They're definitely big enough to be transports for your party, but like as far as like, oh, are these like 10 by 30? Are these like 100 by...
Well, that's what I cared about.
Yeah.
How common are gondolas in Golarion?
How common are pyramids? Oh, hold on.
Might have an art.
Are we in the Mwangi Expanse?
You're definitely in a thick jungle. You know that there are more jungles than Mwangi.
Yeah, but I was thinking relative to the Assyrian, Assyriani?
Osiriani?
Assyriani? Yeah, something like that. Near Assyrian? What's the city called? Isn't that one on the southwest of the Mwangi Expanse? Don't know any mountains near that though. Oh, I'm sure we'll figure it out when we do something game exploring. And then also, like at night, I'm going to look at the stars and see if I can discern anything from that.
Yeah, that's something that you could do. You probably don't want to camp here immediately.
No, of course not. But...
Yeah, because there's definitely a sign that there is some large creature nesting or lurking in the area.
Oh yeah, how'd that go? By the way, I'll check on that. The Arcana check you had me roll earlier.
Nothing. No feedback.
Okay.
You don't know what. Yeah, like the you're looking at the bones to be like, oh, maybe I can identify what it is by what it feeds on. You don't recognize any bones. The smell of it is extremely strange, and whatever like normal animal sign.
I mean, my money's still on Drake of some kind. Something vaguely draconic.
Yeah, that is not something that you're able to really confirm, but you don't think it is outside the realm of possibility. So what's the plan? If you want to move towards toward that Gonda location that planned out, that's cool. If you want to find a suitable place to camp up in this crazy jungle, that's also fine.
Well, I still made the check, so it's her choice.
Lycaena suggests that we try to move towards the gondolas because there's likely going to be people there. And friend or foe, they can at least tell us where the hell we are.
Alright. Okay.
Right.
I guess I'll go ahead and commit to that.
Okay.
I do some treating of wounds on Lycaena
Yeah, you
while
got-
she's telling us this.
Yeah, do some downtime
Yes,
stuff. I don't know that you guys
appreciate
have
that.
really expended a heck of a lot of resources if you're not named Teriani.
I did use a lot of spells.
Take that healing, Lycaena.
If we're doing downtime, I will also refocus. Which gives us all of our points now.
Thanks, Remaster.
I'm completely out of spells, but I can still be effective with cantrips, nudge, fey, and familiar balance hook.
Yeah, I don't know how Lycaena's doing. Let me see where she is on heals.
Don't think we used any.
Well, but we used a bunch.
You did not use a
last
single heal.
game. But I used some last game, and we didn't.
I don't think you actually did.
Didn't we rest right before we came into the door? Wasn't that a huge thing? We're like, we're gonna be fully prepared for this.
No, you did. You definitely didn't rest before you went in there.
No, because that's right. Because one of my second levels was already gone.
Yeah, but I don't think Lycaena used any healing font at all.
I think she did.
No, I think I was trying to save them. Okay.
For an
I still have them.
opportunity like the jungle.
Yeah, I think we mostly use healing potions.
So she's good to go.
Wonk.
I don't know how it gets like that because like you've definitely like assigned us XP every time.
Teriani, you're the only one that's out, so I'm changing yours.
Okay.
There you go, losing XP.
Yeah. I've definitely never changed my XP though. Except to level.
I imagine you guys are going to spend. Yeah, you'll very quickly move to someplace a little safer. If you guys want to do full hit point, in like an hour or two before you start this journey. The air is extremely thick and heavy down in the jungle, and it's not that it's particularly difficult to breathe, but it's harder to like almost walk around just at the barometric pressure, I guess. Characters wouldn't have any barometric pressure is.
know what barometric pressure is.
So yeah, you guys move, under some more clear spot. You're catching your breath. You're taking your time. And something
Apparently.
Did
you say we get to get our hit points back?
Yeah, you guys can all.
Woo. I enjoy. I'm down 2 hit points and I don't remember why. Oh, it's because we didn't quite heal me all the way and we just rolled with it.
Yeah, and you were fine the whole. And Hubert's like, I may not be able to hold my own in a fight, but I'm not gonna leave you guys high and dry. So if things come to it, I can do the old spike shower. Trying to make sure. Not gonna run at the first sign of trouble.
To carry this hedgehog around. It's so small and cute.
Pretty
But I don't think he'd appreciate it. One day I'll have time to study all of the random alchemical things we picked up that I think some of the other members of the party are holding.
I have like 4 books to study. I have the
Yes.
Siren Scroll, which might be a bit difficult, the Guide to Elves, the Curse Book, which I probably shouldn't be trusted with, and then Lixie's Spell Book, which
Yeah, I know I have
probably can happen tonight.
I have this bomb, and I think at least one of you is carrying something else for me because I couldn't hold it without being encumbered. I think it was Kirrik, but I don't remember.
This bomb.
It was like a
Eric is
potion or
often
something.
entrusted to carry heavy loads.
Everybody roll initiative. Because initiative keys off perception, and this seeing if you're be aware of this or not.
Sally's not. Sally's never aware.
Where's my book?
Hubert Hedge.
Oh man, he's so fast.
Well, I don't know. Well, I imagine being a hedgehog, he's probably somewhat used to being hunted.
Yeah. No, you guys you've moved away from the ruin. Found a relatively clear spot so that nothing is going to get an ambush on you or sneak up on you being unawares, and you caught unawares regardless. Edge missed.
Ooh.
Okay. Everybody give me a flat check. Right. I get to pick on Teriani. Oh,
And
maybe
me.
not.
Golly.
Someone roll a 2.
It doesn't seem to be letting me roll.
If you're, maybe you just have to hit enter.
What? I rolled.
All right, Khali.
Of all the things to hunt, you hunt the giant cat.
The thing that most looks like a normal animal compared to the guy
That's
who is a
true.
normal animal.
He has a hat.
Oh, who hits me with a harpoon?
You find yourself struck by a long hooked spear that grabs you. Being pierced by this thing is boatload of damage.
Damn.
Really?
You look up to the left-hand tree. There is some creature 20 feet up that is absolutely horrifying to gaze upon.
Ew.
The scorpion monkey.
It has
Also,
launched
proximity
the tip of its tail and stuck it into you and is reeling it back in like a spider.
You know, I think the worst part about the thing is the fact that it also has scorpion claws. Scorpion tail is not that weird. Scorpion claws.
I'm kind of worried about the mandibles. Like the bug mandibles on the side. Are they hooked down? Like, what's going on with that?
But yeah, it has this long organic filament connecting it to you and the harpoon, and it begins to bend. It begins to pull you up and toward the tree. Not particularly effective. The whole rest of its turn fishing you up toward the bottom of the tree. You're still at ground level.
Hey, you get to climb a tree.
Hey, if only. It's Hubert's turn.
I can't read that, but I assume it's profanity.
Hubert raises his fists in a Popeye kind of stance and is like, I think I made a promise above my station. Pass. Teriani, your turn.
It's 20 feet up. You know, it's probably a good idea. Also, my spider should be on me.
It's probably a good idea, is helping Khali.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm gonna move here, nudge fate myself, and I'm going to use the familiar bounce luck to give Khali some AC. And I'm going to use violence to give the monkey an acupuncture.
Good old violence.
Pretty much all the problems. Welcome to the jungle. We got monkey scorpion.
It's supposed to be me, nudge fate, Khali, familiar bounce luck.
Lycaena, Khali was, dressing your wounds and being nice, and then suddenly she gets hooked and yanked away up toward a tree. The scorpion monkey. Feverishly winding its harpoon filament tail.
I'm about to chop this tail off.
It's not a bad option.
What do you want to do, Rachel?
We're being attacked by this thing, huh?
Kind of screeching and hollering at the back off.
I'm gonna step up next to Khali to try to defend her.
Could you maybe slice at the tail?
I'm going to make a strike at the thing. And I'll raise my shield.
Yeah. So you're throwing your spear up there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm stabbing up at it.
I think it might be more.
How high up is it?
How long is this tail?
So the head of the tail came off, and there's like a weird sinewy rope.
Can I hack at that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hack at that.
It. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay, it is this very elastic but strong, like muscly sinew. It doesn't look like it is susceptible to piercing damage. Khali, when your turn starts, this barb digging into you. The muscles are like, or the muscly sinew scraping against you. It says
Ow.
persistent, but it's not.
Can I get this out of me? Or
Yeah,
you said
you could try and escape if you wanted to.
Helmstiff?
Helmst.
Like, what would that action be?
It's the escape action.
Encounter, escape, with a lot of question marks. I'll hit that. Is it gotta...
Yeah,
I'll just hit Up.
that will not escape.
Can I do it again?
Yes, but it does have the attack trait, so
I'll tell that. Can I set it on fire?
try. How would you try to accomplish that?
I meant like the muscle. I have a tender twig. I could attempt to light the little string that's attaching the barb.
Oh, well, it's like it's a string made of muscle and fat, so it's probably not immediately very just a match. It's like trying to set yourself up on fire by holding a match to your finger.
It could happen.
It's true, it could happen.
Well, I don't really think I can do much other than continue to try and escape. So, do I hit the second one on that?
Yeah.
Okay. I hit it here. Well, I guess I'll grab my dagger on the chance that this is going to drag me up next turn or whatever.
Yeah, this thing is catching you pretty completely. Kirrik.
How high up is Monkey?
Monkey 20 feet up.
Pretty far up. One action move.
I thought you said it wasn't persistent.
Yeah, it's not persistent. It happens at the start of your turn, but
Which one? Actually, yeah, switch to one icon, and then I'm gonna slice the thing holding Khali.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Am I targeting him, or is this different?
I think just target him, just target him. Nice. Way to go. Roll regular damage. Oh, what? Okay, yeah. You sever the string. Blood and weird ichor. Holly, you still have this painful barb in you, but you're no longer grabbed. You're no longer going to be taking its bleed damage. The monkey thing howls in pain, looks at you with hate. It's seeming like it's trying to make the decision whether or not it's going to fight or flee at this point.
Fuck you, monkey. Is my backlash still at 20?
Yes, we have not rested yet.
Alright, make sure. That's it.
This climbing does not appear to look to be terribly difficult. But there's very little standing space up in the trees. So it is being up on the trees. You could stand on the branches, but it would require balancing checks, acrobatic checks, to be up there with your hands free.
Gotcha.
Because I know you're the physical guy.
I'm the physical guy. That's all my actions.
Okay. Monkey thing is going to climb down. Moving the token. Climbs down the tree. And it's apparently going to try and grab Khali and run off with her.
Really?
Making a claw attack. Assertive. Hey. So with these with this
Ow.
weird human-like hands, it scratches you, hoping to knock you out so that it can scoop you up in its arms and get the heck out of there like a. Hubert's like, aha, my time to shine. He turns his back to the monkey thing, and he stomps his foot, and then he runs backwards at it.
I'm imagining this.
That is certainly a tactic.
Get him, buddy.
I mean, if it works, it works.
It is going to make him off guard. Will's strike. Ooh, so close. If only he were nudged fate. So he just tackles into this thing backwards, dealing pretty consequential damage.
Impales it.
It's going to prompt a reflex save. Critically succeed. So yeah, he comes charging this thing, buries a bunch of quills in it, but it manages to get out of the way so that none of the quills get lodged in. And then Hubert looks at the rest of you guys to be like, yeah, bit off more than I could chew. Maybe stick a needle in this thing so we could be done.
You got it.
Yeah, sir.
We'll be fine. Remember the time we killed the Kaneepo? Oh, I guess I'm kind of out of big spells, but it's on the ground now, right?
Yeah.
That means Kirrik is in a pretty good position to apply violence on his turn. So
That is the goal.
I'm going to. I will nudge fate Kirrik. With the familiar balanced luck applying to the 15 feet away a thing to give him a -1 to his AC. And needle darts.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
wow, the hedgehog is right. Needles are really good.
He's not off guard anymore.
Oh,
That undid the crit.
that's the difference, the off guard?
Yeah.
No!
You hit by 11.
Yeah. And I can't. Oh. I can't. Well, I mean, I don't have it on me anyway, but even if I did, the nudge rate wouldn't turn a hit into a crit.
Oh yeah, you want that tip, you just gotta put your back into it. This is the ability he used.
I really wish it was called put your back into it.
You have any more business?
Nope.
Yeah, Rearward Rush is a lame name.
Move to flank. Hands off my cat girl. You know how rare those are? Seen this little cat girl.
Yeah, I'm not happy being next to this stupid monkey.
Stupid.
Stupid monkey.
I'm pretty sure the hedgehog isn't either.
Might be. Yeah. Oh no, he's
Can
realizing
I?
he's realizing he's takeout sized.
Can I grab the hedgehog and move?
Nope.
I
You want-
can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to grab the hedgehog and essentially step. And then basically hide behind Kirrik. Taking the hedgehog with me.
Ah.
That, you know, he could go whenever he wants, but
Hey, watch
that
your,
would be...
watch your fingers. Alright, cool. Khali is safe. This monkey has no reactions. It will end its life on Kirrik's turn.
Yeah.
Let's see. Monkey.
Monkey smash.
Monkey.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Ah, that's not fantastic damage. Fucking ripples.
Monkey goes eep. It will move to tree as one action. Second action, climb. Action. Looks down at you guys and screeches. It is going to flee unless somebody wants to take pot shots at it.
I'll be taking pot shots at it.
Sure, that is. It's your turn. Hey, Hubert's not gonna do any ranged attacks because he doesn't know what those mean.
Huh. Auto damage this time? Much better.
Yeah,
Is that enough damage?
it's going to climb the tree. It goes to take a another step, and then you skewer it. Falls to the ground. A soft thud on the loamy soil.
We have dinner.
Eat the monkey.
If anybody wants to target it and recall knowledge, out of combat. Yes, but probably not.
Cool. Can I check to make sure I'm not poisoned or anything by this?
Sure. Oh, I know why. Yeah, that was one. Teriani, give yourself 80 XP.
Okay.
Checking to make sure.
So my XP was the only one that was right.
Yeah, yours is the only one that was correct. Khali, make sure you're not poisoned. Here, click one of these two things. No. Not only are you not poisoned, you think that this stinger is not something that injects poison, but it is in fact the barbed part of this harpoon. And whatever glandular method that this thing does to create that filament, you could probably, for alchemical purposes, harvest it and turn it into some kind of adhesive if you want, or use it for generic alchemical means. So, as well as you could fashion the tail itself into a sort of harpoon. So I'm gonna give him equipment.
Cool.
Also, the remainder of the filament that is coiled up in this thing's body could also be used as rope. If you wanted, if you want a 60-foot length of rope made out of muscle, sinew.
Sure.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, that sounds usable.
Things are on the tree fisher's. Called a tree fisher. Prize.
Solid name.
You fish for the trees.
Yoink.
All right, I think that's as much as we're gonna have in us today. We found ourselves in a strange jungle. We are not sure what plane we are. Sphere of influence. With crazy critters like this, who can say?
Do this before we go.
Yeah, that's a weird looking thing.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Oh, so we're calling it there after killing a weird looking thing?
Yeah, you got jumped in the jungle while.
And we're
Was it
going
just
towards
stealthing,
Gunpowder.
or was it just stealthy earlier, or was it actually invisible?
It was just stealthing. It had a plus 13 to stealth.
Okay. Ah. Well, hopefully we're not somewhere too fucky.
Those are cannons on top of a float.
No, those are
it's
telescopes.
Okay, there's telescopes on top of. That's a floating well.
Oh,
Oh
they
no,
got a
I
little
see.
nine-tailed
Perspective was just
fox.
wrong.
What?
That's really cool. It's a bunch of telescopes built into a mountain.
That's what we do in real life.
Yeah.
I just hope you guys like stairs.
I mean, does anybody like stairs?
Yeah, I kind of enjoy the result of stairs, not the stairs themselves.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody goes, "Oh fuck yeah, stairs."
Yeah, whoa, I'm the stairmaster.
But everybody does like to see a pretty view on top of something high.
Cool. We defeated Kaneepo? Question mark.
He just lives in my shadow now.
Yeah, and you guys got to get much resupply your bullets and things.
Hmm.
I'd like to fucking use my second level feat. I just need to go where I can buy medium armor.
I don't
Um,
see any conflicts next week on my end. You have to drop Rachel's. Get on.
Oh, I think I'm graduating next weekend, so I probably won't be able to.
27th.
27th.
Congratulations.
Like
wait,
graduate from high
graduation's
school.
on Saturday?
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, mine starts like an hour before we would start, so.
What are you graduating from?
College.
Oh, not high school. Got it.
gosh. Wait, think she's a baby?
I'm a baby.
You don't have to be a kid to graduate high school. Plenty of people graduate high school above child age.
Yeah, but
Plenty
you
of
do it
people
without
never get out of child age.
GED.
Exactly. Maybe she was graduating like welding school.
That would be cool though.
Okay. I have to pick up groceries at some point. In an hour. So, I guess goodbye, everybody, unless you're Joe and you want to do a multi.
I gotta eat
Okay.
at some point. Multi-world is tempting.
There's plenty of stuff that I should be doing that's not that.
Do you have important stuff you should be doing?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I don't want to get in the way of your important stuff.
I'm gonna have less important stuff to do, I think, after this week, but also grad.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm not going to my graduation, so I have Saturday free.
I'm being told I have to, otherwise I wouldn't. How many people?
Got a
Well, you
more.
have to be there
You've
for
got a
your
real
graduation
degree,
in
unlike.
college? Don't they just mail you your diploma in the mail?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't technically have to walk for my graduation, but because reasons, I'm being told I have to walk.
It's an important occasion. It's momentous.
There's so many people.
It's closer. Just put your hat in front of your face.
I don't think that would be approved.
Approved by the board.
Approved by the people who are telling me to go.
The board. Board of Crustaceans. All right. Well, here we're gonna do jungle adventures for a little while. Welcome back to Age of Ashes.
Right. All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.